Hey you guys, welcome back to another wig install, and today's wig is from Queenlife Hair. This is their berry pink highlight 13x4 straight human hair wig. Now you can also rock this wig with curls as well because it will come in a body wave texture, but you can straighten it or curl it, whatever your preference is. I have this wig in 20 inches and this is 180% density, but I really want you guys to take a look at these highlights. This is completely different from me, definitely out of the box, but I'm loving it because it's just out there, you know. That is what that lace is looking like. The wig does come pre-plucked for you, and that is what the inside of the wig is looking like. You have the combs as well as the adjustable strap for a glueless wig install. So before we get started, I'm giving you guys another close-up of the inside of that wig, and also that adjustable strap has like 3 different levels, so depending on what your preference is, you can have it looser or tighter. I have mine to like the last one, and I also did bleach the knots and pluck the lace off camera. So the first thing that you want to do is just add some makeup onto your lace. You guys know that I do this step to make sure that the lace matches my skin tone as much as possible. Then you're going to throw that wig on and make sure everything is secure and everything is fitting right before you cut off that additional lace. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm like pulling the lace forward and just making sure that when I am ready to lay the lace down, it's going to lay where I would like it to lay. And we'll talk a little bit more about that once I get to that part, because I have to put my 13x4s a certain way because my edges are really far out. But anyways, I'm using my wax stick and my comb just to comb back any flyaways, because we are going to cut around my ears, and then we're also going to cut off that additional lace. Now, when you guys see me cutting off that additional lace, you will notice that I'm getting as close to the hairline without cutting the lace off completely, because we need some lace there. That way we could secure the wig down. Okay, all of that lace is off, so again, I'm just making sure that it's going to be laying in a good spot and it's not going to be like too small or anything like that. Like, I have to make sure it's good. As you guys can see though, my edges come out really far, so I already knew from this moment that I was gonna have to add some baby hairs because we need to hide that, and you guys will see why later on. It looks really weird if I was to just leave it like that, so I had to add some baby hairs. But anyways, I'm using my lace adhesive spray. I'm going in with a couple of rounds of this. I wait until it gets tacky and then I lay the lace down. Just so you guys know, I like to start off with the center of my head and then I do each side separately, because I just feel like that's the easiest way to make sure that I'm laying the lace down properly and I'm not making a mess out of it, because this can get messy really fast, especially once the spray dries and you haven't gotten to that section yet. Like, girl, it's a whole thing. So just do it in sections. I promise you it'll save you in the long run. Okay, so once I have the lace holding in like a decent spot, I add some melting spray, and the melting spray does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to help to melt the lace even more. Now you guys see my edges, right? And you also see my sideburns. I'm going to cover my sideburns up a certain way. I have like pretty thick, like noticeable sideburns, and my sideburns are very long, including my edges. My edges come out really far, so there's certain techniques that I do to make it work for me. But if you do not have that issue, girl, you'll be able to lay this wig down with no edges or anything like that, because the lace melted beautifully, and you guys will see that in a bit. Okay, so here I'm just carving some hair out as if I was to use the wig to make my own sideburns. I'm only doing this though because when I use that elastic band and I let the lace melt, it'll keep those hairs in place, and that's what helps to cover my sideburns. So that's what I do. If I was to go the whole route of like cutting the hair and trying to make sideburns with the wig, it'll look a mess because my sideburns are just in the way, okay? So I'm gonna let the lace melt with the elastic band for a good 10 minutes. Beauty is pain, I know, but trust me, when I take this elastic band off, you guys will see how well this lace melted. Alright, the elastic band is off. Just so you guys know, I did do 2 rounds of that melting spray, okay? So right now, I'm just adding some foundation on that lace, and the foundation just put like the cherry on top. It melted so beautifully. The lace was nowhere to be found, but my edges were in the way. I feel like my edges have become a topic of discussion. As you guys can see, they are really noticeable, so we will be adding some baby hairs just to help cover that. Okay, she is looking good. So right now I'm just using my wax stick, and I will be going in with my hot comb just to make sure that there are no flyaways or anything like that near the lace. And I also like to make sure that it's looking as natural as possible if I was to like have this wig slick back, you know. And then we will be styling the rest of the wig, and you guys know I like to use my wax stick and my hot comb to make sure the top of the wig is laying as flat as possible. So once we get to like me actually straightening the hair, then I'll come back so I could talk to you guys about my thoughts when it comes to the hair's quality. Okay, you guys, she is looking extremely flat on top. This is why that step is super important. And I also did straighten that one side off camera. As you guys can see, those highlights are popping. Now remember that this wig does come in a body wave texture as well, so you can rock it either way. I just feel like with a bold color like this, rocking the hair straight with a middle part, like just a middle bust down part, I just feel like that would be the best. So as far as straightening the hair, you guys, I did not have to go section by section. I was really happy with that. All I had to do was kind of do a quick little run through with the flat iron because the hair took to the flat iron extremely well, and I was very happy with that. It also became like very like silky-ish with the flat iron, which is great. And the only product that I used was just some hairspray to help get rid of the flyaways. As far as the hair's quality, I didn't feel like I had any issues. And this is a bold color for a highlight, so you know, some people will probably think, oh my god, it's gonna shed too much. Nope, I did not have that issue. I also did not have any issues when it came to tangling or anything like that. The hair was very easy to work with, and as you guys saw, the lace was very easy to work with as well. Like, look at this, you guys. Like, you can't even see the lace. It looks really, really, really good. So overall, I was very happy with it. Alright, you guys, that is all for today's install. Let me know what you think about this beautiful wig in the comment section down below, and let me know if you think you're bold enough to try it. I will have the direct link to this wig listed in the description box down below, so make sure you guys check it out. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.